War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, our ancestors have found ways to communicate with one another. What started as simple grunts turned to words, then phrases, then whole ideas. But today, we're going to dive into the art of a good story. You've heard the story of humanity's rise, prosperity, decadence, and then fall from the Fallout franchise. But today, we're here to tell you a story that we guarantee you've never heard before. Welcome to Atomic Tabletop. Alright, so welcome everyone to the latest episode of Atomic Tabletop. We're going to be playing some D&D tonight with a Fallout twist. I'd like to introduce the characters of our story. We have the good doctor.
Hello.
The bad doctor.
Hello.
The religious one.
Let them keep you.
Jerky people.
Wow.
And the queen of the waste. That's me.
Wow. You really just used that term? That's our word. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I did go for blood there.
Oh my god.
Didn't find any. He was jerky.
So this is Marcus. This is our lovely Patreon donor that is going to be playing with us this time.
Hello. Hello.
You're familiar with the other goofballs. So,
More or less.
more or less. So we're going to get into it. Before we start, do you guys have any questions?
What happened last time?
Oh, like the entire episode? I'll just put it right here.
No, from episode 1. I haven't been listening.
Okay, from episode 1? All right. I'll paste it all in here. It'll definitely take like less than an hour to upload to YouTube, I swear.
Absolutely.
But what happened last time was you ended up in Grey Ditch after meeting Rocket, a zany wastelander with an affiliation for Nuka-Cola, an affection for it, an infection for it, and you ended up dealing with some fire-breathing bugs. After escaping Grey Ditch with barely your lives, you found your way in the sewer system, not the sewer, in the metro system. And you are walking down a dangerous path littered with bodies of fire ants and ghouls alike.
Alright. Wait, where are we? I'm sorry?
You're in the metro,
On our way to Rivet City.
but
Covered in guts.
ultimately on your way to Rivet City.
We're covered in guts?
You're covered in
Yeah,
guts.
you did the Walking Dead. We covered ourselves in ghoul guts and such.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
So, we are going to enter in a small alcove of the metro. You're covered in guts, and you have really not much danger ahead of you. Is there anything that you guys need to do?
I'm good. I'm ready to rock.
So, you all continue down the metro tunnel, squishing over dead bodies until you eventually come to the end of the line. And by end of the line, I quite literally mean end of the subway line. You come to a new track, a new new concourse, and it opens up into like the area. You know the areas in Fallout 3 where it has like the bridge over top and like the multiple train tracks and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like one of those. And as it opens up, you see that there are the lights are on, but it is light made of fire. There are just burning barrels and burning flesh, and it smells terrible down here. But you don't seem to see an immediate threat.
Question.
Yes.
This is kind of like where the terminals are, where like the ticket booths are.
Yeah, those are like upstairs, but yeah.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mhm. I can shoot a little picture.
Where is the fire coming? Could we get a picture, please?
Yes, I can do that.
If it's what I think you're telling us, you could even use a picture of the real life thing, and it's the same fucking.
Yeah.
Like even the terminals look like they're from DC in the game, and I'll never get over it.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
Ugh.
Also, can I just say, it was either last episode or the episode prior. Y'all went to Fairfax. I used to live in Fairfax,
Really?
like actual Fairfax. Yeah,
Cool.
it was a little surreal.
That's kind
Well,
of
That's
cool.
awesome.
Well, I destroyed it.
Yep, thanks for that. It's honestly for the best.
So one of these cool ass spaces,
Okay.
and you're in the lower area where there's burning barrels, and you don't seem to find any threat.
I have an idea. What's everybody feeling?
Well, do we still need these guts all over us?
I couldn't tell you. It depends on how many more ferals are gonna be here.
You have any idea how close we are to Rivet City?
Question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
Just by looking around, do I see any like map of the metro system?
Yeah, you can find an underground metro map.
Gabe, I think if you take a look over there, you might be able to see how much further it is.
Go take a look.
Okay, and you find this map, which I'm very glad I could find that in record time on Google Images. What made sense? I could have swore that I said it in the last episode where y'all entered. You guys got
Franklin.
on at Marigold.
That's the most you thing we could have done.
I'm not
It
sure.
does not surprise me
if it's
that you
listed
told
on
us to
there.
get on at the flower station.
Yeah, so Marigold's one all the way over on the left of that map. You'll have to go through Falls Church, Franklin, Minutemen, Lafont. And
Where-
at some point, you're going to have to hop out and get on the white line or red line. You're going to be getting off at Anacostia.
Okay. Where are we currently?
Around Falls Church.
Okay. So there's barrels of fire, so we can assume somebody's been here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just try something?
Sure.
And can I throw it as kind of a way to throw my voice?
Well, let's see what you
Like
do.
so, because I want to make it where you can't, like, if you were to hear me, it wouldn't be like, hey, he's right the fuck there. Like, I kind of want to take advantage of the acoustics of the building and try something.
Okay.
I just want to kind of, I got a woman way over town that's good to me, and just see if I hear anybody respond in any way to that.
Dr. Thurgood. Did I pronounce that
Yes.
correctly?
You did indeed.
You hear some wayward singing echo through the tunnel. You can imagine that it's not too far away.
Okay. Well, I haven't had company in forever. I'm going to put this stew to simmer and go investigate.
All right. Is that quite literally you're putting the stew to simmer?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'd say that you are holed up near Franklin Station, so you get a little bit of a walk. But as you're walking, I assume you hear more singing, Vince.
Oh, I gotta do more?
Yeah, you need to do more.
Fuck. Alright, I got a woman way over town that's good to me.
I mean,
Gives me money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a kind friend, indeed. I got a woman.
Gabriel, you hear footsteps approaching. You hear like rubble crunching. Dr. Thurgood, you're close by.
Excellent. I mean, either these ferals are getting really talented, or there's company afoot that's willing to brave these areas. Do I know any? I don't know that song. I'm a respond. I'm a respond with Oh, the Camptown ladies sing this song, doo-dar, doo-dar.
Do we
And
hear
I'll
this?
Yeah, of course you do. About
Okay.
100 feet away.
I'm going to squat.
Still singing?
Me?
Yeah.
I've stopped singing,
Okay.
but I'm going to squat down and hope for that hidden symbol above my head.
That's kind of what I got when you said I'm gonna squat down. I'm like, oh, so you're hidden?
Yeah, I'll say you're hidden.
Cool. I'll roll for it if you want me to roll for it.
Yeah, give me a sneak.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Is anyone else going to be sneaking, or are they going to be gonna
No.
be out?
Yeah, I'll probably hide as well.
All right, if anyone is trying to hide, give me a sneak. Oh, you suck.
Mm. Mm.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
The good
Dang.
doctor.
Damn.
Doctor's good. Yeah, I'm not gonna sneak.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna kind of stay upright. I want to like slowly walk towards where I heard the singing respond.
Mhm.
How far away does it seem like it's coming from?
Approximately 100 feet. So super
It's not
close.
far at all. Oh, a shout out. Come in peace.
I don't know that one, but if you sing it, I could probably hum along.
I'm literally just gonna like kind of turn my head confused and just look back at Ron. Just kind of make like a confused expression like, what do I do now? Like,
At this point, I assume you guys are within within shouting distance, probably like 60 feet, 50 feet.
I don't know many songs.
Do you know Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Twinkle.
Wait,
twinkle,
Gabriel, I need an
little
intelligence saving
star.
throw.
Yes. Wait a minute.
That's exactly what I wanted. You don't know dick about shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Twinkle. What is a star? Twinkle.
What?
Twink.
Boy, you're delightful. Come here, I got some food for you. You have any friends? Or are you coming alone?
Damn at this point.
You see him now. Yeah, Doctor, would you describe yourself?
Absolutely. What you see before you is a rather short-looking man with a disgusting comb over, but still relatively clean-looking, with a almost white lab coat and a high collar, and like, how best to describe, like one of them, not barrel-chested. It kind of looks like there's a deformity happening in the chest and a slight hunch. And like 3 sets of goggles.
Like it. Excuse me.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go. You go.
I was just gonna say, if you don't mean any harm, we have been with other group of travelers, and as long as you don't mean any harm, we wouldn't mind maybe trading, and maybe just you give us a lay of the land.
Oh, absolutely! I wouldn't even hurt a fly. Don't you worry about it. My name's Dr. Thurgood. But you can call me Doctor. Yeah, Go on, grab your friends. As long as you don't mean no harm. Come on down this way. I'll put a plate on for y'all.
Can I whisper over
Thank
to,
you, Doctor.
Dr.
can I whisper over
Steinman.
to Stein?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Hey Doc, is this someone in your medical field of profession?
Unless they're from the Institute, I never heard of them before.
Can I break my stealth?
Of course.
I want to walk up to Dr. Thurgood. Excuse me, Doctor. My name's Ron Thaddeus Goldman. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. Boy, it's so refreshing to see someone of your complexion talking at me instead of trying to eat my face.
Yeah. I don't speak for all of us. Some of us get a bad rap, honestly. But do you know your way around these parts?
If by these parts you mean these here tunnels, then almost.
Where are you from?
Well, my place is just down the way. Also, I do have a stew on, so unless y'all want to be eating dirty, dank, gross, burnt shit, start heading that way. Please feel free to follow me, though. Careful, careful, precarious footing. There are some traps meant to capture the less dexterous among us, if you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely. Can we walk and talk?
Of course.
So, do you claim domain? I mean, I assume this is as we're walking towards your camp.
Yeah.
Do you claim domain under these here tunnels, or are you visiting?
Oh, this is just where I found a nice place to hole up, spread my web a little wider. I find that there's a certain amount of safety down here. What with the sun being all bright and burny and stuff.
And what field would you say you study, Dr. Thurgood?
Oh, please. Dr. Thurgood was my dad. You can call me Doctor.
Your first name's Doctor.
Yeah. You could say that I'm a true believer in etymology.
Well, I'm Dr. Steinman.
Dr. Steinman, it's so good to meet a fellow matriculated doctor. What field do you study, Doc?
Oh, this and that.
This, that, and the other. Boy, howdy, I would love to talk to you about that. But first, let's get back to the pad, as it were.
Can I
Don't-
roll? Sorry?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say to Olive, can I roll history to see if I remember what entomology is?
Of course.
From the old world? I don't know if we have history. It's probably an intelligence roll. but-
It's something like that.
Science, the thing that I don't have. -3. Bang! Oh shit! Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
Parsing error, what have you done?
Sorry, my rap name would be Young Trog. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
You're not really sure what entomology is. Maybe, you could assume, the study of... You heard entomology, so maybe the study of ants?
Cool. Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
What's the day of this recording?
The day of this recording in the real
Yeah.
life.
Yes, in the real life.
It is the 9th of July,
Okay. I
2020.
just want to know, so when
the
this
year of
goes
our
out
Lord.
in November, I can make fun of you for taking so long.
Listen, this time it won't take 3 months. I was dealing with my own shit. Okay,
Shit.
I was going through some shit.
It's all good.
Man.
So are you giving us like ant stew? Because there's a ton of them that we just got away from.
Oh, no. Trust me, they're way safer on the outside than on the inside of you, if you know what I'm saying. No. This stew is courtesy of my assistant. You'll like. No, assistant.
Oh?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Actually, out of game. You did introduce yourself as Esquire, correct?
I don't think I did.
Didn't.
Oh, never mind.
You said
I
Ron
might have
Thaddeus
said attorney at
Goulman,
law.
but attorney at law.
I did say attorney at law.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So an attorney out in the waste. What kind of law do you practice?
Law, all law. I've had a lot of time to study, so
Fair enough. I do hear that the more intelligent of your kind is long-lived, and God bless you for it.
You people.
thank you.
That was the most. That's the best way to say you people.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
So have we made it back to my pad yet, or am I still vamping?
If you guys still want to keep talking, I'm gonna allow that to happen, but we roll up on your pad whenever you guys want.
Oh hell yeah! In that case, fuck it. So all law, you say? What are your rates? Also, is this doctor on your payroll?
This the good doctor?
Assume Dr. Steinman is the good doctor.
Well, payroll more or
I work
less.
for free.
Oh,
I help him out when he needs a little cash. Not that it's charitable. He does well for himself. He's a trained professional. But, you gotta help those that help you. You know what I mean?
absolutely. Let me tell you something I've learned out in these wastes now, these long years. This world needs a little bit more charity and a little less greed, if you know what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna say no to a few caps, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. But yeah, he's a good guy. I've been with him for a minute at this point.
Since those cannibals.
Yeah, that was a fucking fun time.
Cannibals. What?
What's up?
Cannibals.
Oh, I'll tell you about it another time. It was during some travels, and we were cutting through the Peter Shines, Peter Sheem.
Depends on if they're from the old country or the new country.
It was a town called Reims. They were based off of an older civilization from before the war. And they were pretty much untouched except for an immense amount of inbreeding and minor mutation.
You
Yeah.
don't say.
Yeah,
And that's how you and the good doctor met.
not because of inbreeding, but kind of. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it sounds
don't
like
knock
a
until you
truly
try
romantic-
it. Sorry, say that again. I did interrupt you, but I had to say that.
Totally fair. I was about to say it. That sounds super romantic and like wonderful dinner conversation, but I am being so rude to our third guest. I'm sorry. My name is Dr. Thurgood. You may call me Doctor. I believe you were the one who I was going to teach to sing later. I
Gabriel.
actually don't know.
Me?
Yeah, I don't actually know if Dr. Thurgood shakes hands. I never decided that.
Oh, you didn't shake my hand?
You didn't offer your hand.
Sorry. I just assumed that I did. My
Nope.
bad. So
You're
I'm
good.
still getting used to not being able to shake people's hands.
Oh my god, yeah.
It bothers the hell out of me.
Social distancing has led over into our fantasy world. Oh no.
I no longer accept handshakes. You must bow before my feet to show reverence.
This must be doing like awful things to the hand job market.
Shit.
R.I.P.
The hand job market, is that next to Whole Foods? Or,
But anyways, I guess I'm like, so I don't know any songs though to sing. Can hum?
That's... Boy, if you got a song in your heart and you can hum it, you are halfway to happiness, let me tell you what. That is a beautiful way to be. And let me tell you, just because you don't know any songs that's already been written doesn't mean you don't know songs that ain't been written yet. Can I get an amen on that?
Amen.
Wait, hold on. What is the Jewish equivalent of amen?
Chaim.
Is it Hayim?
I am, no, it's It's actually Amain.
Maine. God damn. Fuck.
You said Dr. Thurgood, you specialize in a what? An what did you call it?
Entomology, my good boy. And I'm gonna pull out a book called. It's real hard to read the cover of it because it's very, very old. But I'm pulling out a book that has a beetle on it.
That's the study of insects, Gabriel.
Oh.
Well, not just insects, but God's perfect creatures.
Well, seem like a really, really nice person, Miss Dr. Thurgood.
Thank you,
Mr.
kindly.
Mr. Dr. Thurgood.
Well, let me tell you, medical school is very complicated and confusing time in my life.
And where did you learn at?
I learned everything I needed to know in the greatest school known to mankind, and that is the School of Hard Knocks. I have an official diploma back in my place.
I want to see this diploma.
I do as well.
All right, so you guys end up getting to the pad, as it were, and it smells actually pretty goddamn delicious. It seems well fortified. There's walls with like spikes and shit, and I'd say that there's an interesting decorum here, where there's things kind of strung up on the walls and flayed open, like some science fair projects.
Are there any dead things?
Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm glad you asked. There's dead rad roaches that have been cut and chopped open. There's dead fire ants that are examined. There's like the leg of a ghoul that is opened up and I don't want to say operated upon, but more of investigated.
Dissected.
Dissected. Yeah, that's a great word.
Okay. So it sounds like actually there's not a lot of E-word in the room. It's just a lot of like insect guts and ghoul guts.
It's mostly insect guts and ghoul guts. Yeah,
Do I see this? Is this like ultimately apparent to me?
I would say so. Yeah.
You know, my people aren't insects or ants, right?
Oh, absolutely. But
I should have been.
Science.
I should have clarified. It was a feral ghoul.
Well, I mean, you can't tell that.
Right. Okay. Fair.
If it's just the leg, I can't tell. I would need to see the eyes and
Mhm.
whatnot.
true.
Sorry. Redo that. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, yes, of course. I know that there's a huge difference between the ghouls and the insects. However, science does reward curiosity, and let me tell you, when they coming at you full speed and you need something to study, you take what body parts you can get. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you. I just wanted to make sure you were gonna open me up.
Oh no, silly. Then you wouldn't be much good for conversation now, would you? And I'm gonna like elbow, like a nudge.
I love this.
Wait, you don't operate on anybody alive?
Oh
That's
God,
the
no!
fun part of that.
I am all Butterfingers. I wouldn't trust me with a scalpel if your life depended on it, and if your life depends on it, I'd talk to an actual doctor that works with living things, if you know what I'm saying. The cool part about dealing with the bugs and the dead folk is they don't squirm much, and if you mess up, they won't come back and kill you.
Have you ever played Red Dead Redemption 1?
I have.
That's a direct quote from Seth, like almost a direct quote from Seth.
Is it?
Yeah, when you find out that he has sex with dead people, he's like, they don't squirm.
Well, I was gonna reveal that later in my character, but
Wait, really?
No.
Oh. Sorry, that's just where my mind went.
No, you guys
Your
are.
mind,
You
apparently.
guys have a really good flow. Keep on going. You're making this
All
easy
right.
for me.
Least I could do. I would like to describe my abode a little bit more clearly, if I
Of
may.
course, absolutely.
So as described, it's rather large, well fortified, and there are each unit, I would say, like this is a radroach, this is a giant ant, this is a spider of some sort, this is various bits of ghoul, and as you progress, there's like a bit of mix and matching happening, but it's all like, god damn it, what is that? Actually, I think it is entomologist, where they have like butterflies on pins and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It
That's
is all
cool.
like, yeah, it's like fucking middle school biology class where you cut open a frog and pin it open.
That's kind of what I pictured, but with like railroad spikes, because you're in the subway.
Hell yeah, that's yeah, no, 100%. It's with railroad spikes.
Cool.
It is now. Also, there is like a lab setup happening, like with the Bunsen burners and such. And on one of the burners, next to all of the dubious-looking bottles of weird liquids, is where the delicious smell is coming from. A rather large pot of stew. Not very many places to sit except like a dining room table and a cot in the corner. But yeah, that's roughly the way it looks. Surprisingly high ceiling, I'd say.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that. Anyway, come on in, wear my manners, make yourselves at home. Soup should be ready in a good, I don't know, 5-10 minutes if you'll leave me to it real quick, and I'm gonna go over and check the soup.
Yeah,
This
can
is
I have
a-
a survival roll for you to check your soup?
Absolutely. What is my survival? Check the thing. -1. Delightful. A 10.
It's soup.
It is technically soup.
That's all I have to say. It's soup.
This is a fascinating lab setup you have here.
Oh, you appreciate that, Doctor.
I can appreciate another doctor's setup.
Well, it's good to be appreciated. Tell me, in your medical opinion, do you believe that it is possible to maybe not cure the long-term effects of radiation on the poor unfortunate ghouls who have gone feral, but do you believe that it is possible to reverse the effects of the feral nature on ghouls?
I think it's possible. I kind of look away and look back. Where I come from, there is some other scientists working on the possibility of reversing the effects of super mutants.
Really? Reversing the effects of supermutism? Now, is that to reverse the effect, like the physical monstrous body effects, or the effects on the mind? Because I can see one of them being a huge advantage and the other one being a huge inconvenience.
Well, it's pretty early on, so we shall see.
Delightful. Delightful.
Did I hear any of that?
Sure.
Why would you think that all ghouls want to go back to being smooth-skinned?
Oh, I never said that that was my opinion on that matter. I said, look, let me put it to you like this. Looks fade for everybody, but your mind is where you have to spend the most time in your life. So to lose that and still be a ghoul must be horrific. And like, I don't imagine that I'm ever going to go through that. And as a ghoul, I don't want to presume to know how you feel about that. But if there was a way of either making it easier or making it better for your fellow ghouls, then I imagine it'd be worth looking into.
I would like a perception saving throw from everyone but Dr. Thurgood. So, those are all. We have a 10 on Doc, we have a 5 on Ron, and a 9 on Gabriel. I have nothing of note to report to any of you.
Oh, good.
But
I
it
was
is
reading
dinner
anyways.
time.
Just sitting by the fire. Reading.
Ooh.
Is there any music? Like, do you have a little
Well-
radio?
Oh, of course I do. I'm gonna turn it on, and it's the conservative radio.
John Henry Eden.
Yep. Well, soup is on, and if you'll excuse me, I have an experiment happening a little bit elsewhere in my domain. Please feel free to serve yourself. I must be away for a hot moment. There's plenty of soup. Feel free to take as much as you'd like. And with that, I'm rather hastily scuttle along.
Dope. Y'all are free to move about the cabin.
I'm gonna grab a. I'm gonna grab. I assume there's like a bunch of tin cans on the ground.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna grab a tin can and kind of like into it and make sure it's clean.
Yeah, it's good enough. You could rinse it out with some shitty water, like whatever you gotta do, yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna fill it up with soup and pass it along and keep doing that till we all have soup. And then I'm just gonna kind of look at everybody as they eat, and I'm gonna wait a second, and then I'm gonna chow down.
Cool. I am going to want Gabriel to do a, actually I want all of you to do a constitution, we don't have constitution, an endurance saving throw. Gabriel, you have advantage though. Ron and Dr. Steinman, you're eating, and like it tastes pretty actually good. Like he must have had some like spices or something to really like fix it up. Gabriel, you spot a problem.
What's that?
It tastes off somehow. In a way that's quite familiar.
Does it taste like something like a forbidden food that I've tasted before?
Yeah. In fact, it does.
Does it taste like cool?
No,
Does it taste like super mutant?
not that either.
So it really it can't. Please, for the love of God, please tell me it's not. It doesn't taste like human, does it?
Oh, you bet it
Human
do.
flesh.
I would like to hear your mental process, Gabriel, while the other two chow the fuck down.
So it's kind of like it was so tricked. I'm literally gonna tell you exactly what was in my head. I was so felt so safe, felt so calm. I was even just reading like a specific part about, oh, God brings us away from these things. And it's like my whole world comes crashing down. It kind of like can't even spit it out. I want to spit it out immediately, but I like can't.
Can we see Gabriel having like a hard time?
Yeah, Gabriel's having a panic attack, y'all.
I kind of picture like the Steinman and myself like eating, and I'm just like, this isn't bad. Is this corn? I haven't had corn in forever. Like, where do you find corn?
Certain. There's little tomato chunks in this, I think.
It's not half bad. I mean, I'm not upset.
I'm just gonna. It sits in my mouth. There's a mental battle. Want to spit it out, and then I kind of start to realize like there's like a voice in my head saying that like it's already there, and I've already lost everything. And because you've done this, Adam will now abandon you, and you're gonna swallow that stew that's in your mouth. With it, you're gonna swallow the piece that he gave you,
Oh shit, Chris.
and it's like a cold sweat comes over me. I'm just gonna swallow it.
Okay.
Like a good
I'm gonna look at the soup. I'm gonna put it down. I will say, I don't know if this is apparent. At this point, yeah, you probably, if you're anything, I'm shaking at this point. My pupils are dilated. I'm shaking heavy. I'm just gonna stand up. I'm gonna take a deep breath.
You're right, Gabriel. Your pupils are dilated. What's wrong?
In a while.
You gotta say that again. You cut out.
It's been a while.
Been
I
a
have,
while.
I have tears in my eyes at this point. It's been a really long time.
Ron,
What's up?
could you please hold Gabriel down for a second?
No, I'm gonna, and before anybody can get to me, I want to walk towards wherever this Thurgood is.
Gabe?
He's out of the
Gabe.
room right
Where did he leave?
now. Through a set of double doors.
I'm gonna go through those double doors.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
follow
block
him.
Gabriel's path.
I'm gonna have an agility, a finesse check from you, Doc. You too, Ron, if you want to get in the way of Gabriel here.
I don't want to so much get in the way of him. I kind of want to like grab him by the arm,
Okay.
like a very like.
That's like a minor action, but like if he tries to break away from you, it's not gonna be hard.
I know. I don't have a lot of strength.
Right.
That's not my strong suit. It's
But I would say, Gabriel, that Ron grabbing your arm does very acutely alert your attention.
Don't care. I rip it off. I need to get through those double doors.
Yeah, you can't even. I'm not even gonna give you even a save, Ron. He just like rips his hand away and just starts walking.
can hold on. I need to ask a question because this is kind of moving quickly.
Yeah.
Can we assume why he's upset?
You can assume whatever you want.
Because I don't want to just be like, because Ron doesn't know that it's people.
Correct.
Ron doesn't know that it's people.
Neither does
So-
Steinman, but he
but-
did eat the soup and then was shaking and sweating, and his
Yeah.
pupils are dilated.
And you're a doctor, and I just talk. So
So I think something in the soup is something happened that was in the soup that's wrong that maybe is affecting him. Maybe
An allergic reaction.
not like mentally, but yeah, it's like something like that, poison or something like that.
Well, you weren't fast enough, Doc, to get between Gabriel and the door in time to like properly block it, and Gabriel has one hand on the handle when you get there.
Gabriel, whatever was in the soup, I think it's affecting you. It could be poison or anything else. It can affect me. If it's poison, I'm immune to it.
He
And
gets
I don't know about Ron.
he's getting in the way. I'm pushing him out of the way, and I'm going through the doors.
I'd say he's close enough that this is gonna like count for something. I'm gonna say this is a strength saving throw, Doc.
I
About
guess
being
kind of.
upset.
Ooh, -1.
Ooh, you get thrown on your fucking ass, dude. Absolutely thrown, and as both the double doors swing open, Gabriel, how are you feeling? Give me some. Let me inside of that brain of yours.
So I want more. I want more. More. I want more. More. The only thing is I want it raw. I want more. More now. I want it raw, and I want it from the person who just took everything from me.
Hot.
Sorry.
My bad.
because I was gonna say as Ron, did he just get incredibly horny out of nowhere?
So when you walk through the double doors, you see that there's a set of offices that it's a long hallway, and you peer through the windows and doors of these offices, and you see some more graphic experiments. You see whole super mutants opened up. You see whole people opened up. You see what I assume is the assistant to Dr. Thurgood that is your sustenance for the evening. And at the end of the hall, there's another set of double doors, and through the small windows on those double doors is a green glow. Dr. Thurgood,
Okay.
you hear the sound of footsteps coming down the hallway where your other experiments lie.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
As this is going on, I assume that I'm following him.
Yeah, you can do that, yeah.
Yeah,
Gabe,
same, I can
Gabe,
back up.
think about what you're doing, Gabe.
Do we see all these people too, right?
Yeah, you see plenty of people opened up. You see plenty of super mutants opened up. Even some non-feral ghouls.
I think I can make the connection then.
I've seen a lot of shit. This is how I kind of always pictured Ron, because he's seen a lot of shit in his history pre-war. That with the stories he had been told pre-war, that a lot of shit just doesn't phase him. That's what happens when you're alive for 300 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just following Gabe. I'm like, Gabe, think about what you're about to do. All we
Ron.
gotta do is get to Rivet City. All we gotta do is get to Rivet City.
Ron, he ate human meat.
As soon as I see the like green glow, do you want to like I'm walking like briskly towards like this green glow or glowing door thing, like do you want to like before I get to the door I do want to stop right in front of it?
Okay.
I have a crazy idea. I don't want to do it. Can I, before Gabriel goes through those two doors, shove my hand down his throat to make him throw up?
Ooh. I like this. Give me a... Alright, this is going to be a multi-stage check.
Okay.
First is going to be a contest between you and Gabriel. The contest is going to be in your agility, Doc, versus Gabriel's strength. Both of those are saving throws. From there, I'll tell you what happens.
Do you want me to roll a d20 and add my strength saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh goddamn, Kyle.
Come on.
I don't know if it's gonna be too
All you need is that one.
I mean,
Ah,
oh, you're close.
close.
Alright, so end result, Dr. 3, Gabriel 9. Gabriel, you are very easily able to overpower the good doctor. And Doc, you will not be able to make your medicine check to void his throat.
Okay, so now, like, I to assume nobody's holding me back. I'm right in front of the door.
Yes.
Right? Alright. I crack a smile, and I activate Bloodlust, and I run in there.
Awesome. So as you run in, you see Dr. Thurgood standing on top of a mesh metal platform, staring over a giant vat of green liquid as something is being pulled out with chains. Hey, Dr. Thurgood, you wouldn't happen to have a monologue for me, would you?
Actually, funny you should mention. I'm gonna pull one out my ass right now. So I hear the doors open, or see them open as they are directly in front of me. What's the matter, boy? Soup not to your liking? Or did you want seconds? You see, in all my years being a doctor, studying this wasteland, I had come to realize one thing. We humans, we love to pretend that we are the most resilient, most important being on this planet. But, as evidenced by the shithole we live in, it has come to my attention that clearly our arachnid, bug-like, and insect friends have the leg up on that matter. Or in most cases, several legs up. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to bring along a whole new revolution. One where we take advantage of these God-given talents that not even Adam himself could snuff out. Now, you've seen firsthand what could happen when you embrace the buggy side of life. And you've seen what happens when Adam fails. I would like to personally extend my hand to you, and I hold out my right hand. To the good doctor, I hold out my left hand. And to your delightful ghoulish friend, and I hold out my center hand, that is the giant lump in my chest, as a three-way gesture of friendship. Join me, gentlemen, and we can spread peace and prosperity, and more importantly, power across this wasteland. For my name is not Dr. Thurgood.
So out of the vat rises what you would assume is a super mutant at first glance, but you guys are better than first glances at this point in the conversation. So you do see that in addition to having a normal set of 2 legs and 2 arms, there's an additional 2 more arms, or an additional 4 more arms below the normal arm. So it's a 6-armed super mutant, but the head doesn't look quite right because it's a fire ant head. Cool. So I'm gonna re-describe this beautiful monster, even though you have the picture now. So, welcome back, everyone. Before you is a massive creature that is that has been strung up by chains, being pulled from a fudge dipping session where the fudge is actually FEV. And you
How
see
much FEV?
a shit ton, yo.
Like, how much is a shit ton?
I don't know, like bigger than a kiddie pool.
A shit ton is a little bit less than a fuck ton, but a lot more than a shitload.
FEV
Yeah.
everywhere.
Fucking everywhere, dude.
Because the lore whore in me is like, where the fuck did you find this?
He found it
I'm
somewhere.
Dr. Thurgood. What the fuck you think, man?
But you see this massive 6-armed super mutant glowing one with a fire ant head, and it screeches out as you guys get one of your first boss battles.
Okay. I want to step forward.
I step forward
Step
as well.
forward. I'm gonna look at Dr. Thurgood. I'm gonna smile. And at this point, like when I first went in, I was all clenched and tense. And at this point, relaxed. Just gonna look at him, smile at him, and I'm like, I see now that even at this time, Adam's working in this room right now, in me and in you. And I point to the Dr. Thurgood. Even though I may have eaten something that I thought turned me to my old evil ways, I see now that that wasn't it at all. That's not it at all. That Adam is still here. And with his power, I actually offer you, put aside your stupid idea, do ill against others, and turn them into whatever that ugly, distasteful thing is. I ask that you just put it back. Join us. Decide your ways. Come to the light, because you are in complete darkness, my friend. I want to help you see the light. So stop this foolishness. Join us. I won't rip your guts out in front of you. Choice. I'm gonna smile.
All right. Let me tell you a little thing about darkness, kiddo. The only place you find answers to mystery is by going into the dark unafraid. And with that, I'd like to pull out my energy pistol and shoot.
Oh, hell yeah. So that's where initiative happens.
I got a question.
Yeah.
I can't be surprised. Do I see this coming?
What do you mean see this coming?
Like, see him try to shoot at Gabriel?
I wouldn't say you'd have any advantages
Like,
towards
not like-
seeing it coming.
But like I don't get affected by the surprise round or whatever, in a sense.
Do you have alertness
I have awareness.
or awareness?
So
yeah.
you can't be surprised while conscious.
Yeah. Then you'd be able to see this coming.
Okay.
So you would have like advantage against like a saving throw, or you'd have like a saving throw
Okay.
to dodge or something. Dr. Thurgood, before we start, what's the name of your beautiful creature?
Oh, man. Oh.
Just name it's gonna be dead soon.
Ooh. Hold on. I got a name for him. His name is Jason H. Bird with a Y.
What?
Jason H. Bird with a Y. So that the etymology book that I was talking about earlier,
Mm-hmm.
that's actually a book I found on the internet called Forensic Entomology, which I was going to base his entire like religious text on.
That's really fucking cool.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's from the 50s.
So,
I really like- I
Dr.
really like you
Thurgood.
based your character off of books. So did I.
The only
What's
one
happening?
that didn't was Ron. But first up on the order is the surprise round with Dr. Thurgood.
Roll 1d20. What is my energy weapon?
Who are you targeting?
I'm targeting Gabriel,
Okay.
the little pissant who decided to turn the join me speech on me.
Mhm.
About you join us.
Yeah. No, you join me. No, you join me.
So 11 plus 1.
Yep, 11 plus 1.
Yes, it literally is. What's your AC, Gabriel?
AC is 11 plus 1.
Ooh. I'm gonna say you get shot. You're only gonna take half damage though. So Dr. Thurgood pulls out this pistol, and do you say anything cool before you shoot it off?
The thing I said before I shot it off was the thing about darkness is that's where the answers are for anyone willing to go into them and find them. Worth mentioning, I am shooting with my center arm.
Okay, cool.
So, okay, the damage is just 2d6?
Yeah. Plus,
Or on
plus your skill thing.
plus energy weapon?
Yeah.
Or as it says on the sheet, 2b6.
Oh, I have no shame in my abilities, which are poor.
Yeah, fair enough. Hate! I deal you hate damage!
Okay, yeah, so Gabriel, you're going to take 4 damage as a bit of plasma hits off of your robes, and you kind of move out of the way just in time to not get liquefied.
Also, random question: what type of damage is that?
That is plasma damage.
Plasma.
Hey,
All right, next up is the Good Doctor.
All right, I'm going to take a shot using my special laser rifle.
Oh, hell yeah.
The good doctor, not to be confused with Dr. Thurgood.
The Bad Doctor.
yeah, that sounds like a good way to distinguish. There's the good doctor now, and then there's the bad doctor.
Okay, let's see.
Y'all thought the intro was a little bit of nothing, wasn't it?
Fools.
Gonna be 22 to hit.
Oh,
That's my life.
Nice. That's juicy. Yeah, I'd say that certainly hits. Roll your damage, please, Doc.
Okay.
Oh, this is the special one I gave you last episode, isn't it? It's gonna be a fuck ton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do I add my energy weapons to this? as
Yeah.
well? 25.
Jesus. Alright, yeah, so you're gonna get blasted a bunch of times with the energy weapon. Mr.
Hey, Doctor.
Dr. Thurgood.
I revoke your license.
I mean, ow, ow, son of a bitch, ow!
Alright. So, next up is Jason H. Bird. So we are going to see the chains immediately break as the giant creature just like reaches and pulls the chains out of the ceiling as they wrap around the multiple arms, and it screeches out with a horrible roar. Not unlike like Godzilla or like Mothra or something.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mothra's like melodic.
Is it? Yeah, then not that one, but like a big like beast. And it is going to do a multi-attack at actually Dr. Thurgood, who does little birdie attack?
Well,
Because he's under your control.
oh shit, yeah, he is. Quick! Get that one! With the red teeth.
Smile big.
Cool. So I'm gonna roll
We'll
this.
teach him this thing.
I'm gonna roll this in the admin lounge because I don't want you to see how fucked you are.
Also, worth mentioning, Jason H. Bird here has a beautiful singing voice, which you would know if he didn't just immediately start attacking.
Oh, so it's our fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
You
It
pulled
is.
it on us.
Always our fault. Oh, we did.
So Gabriel, this thing like anime like teleports in front of you, starts like super punching you with all 6 of its arms, and you are you're bloodlusted, so you're going to be resistant to this damage, right?
In fact, I am.
Cool. You are going to take before getting cut. It is 18 damage.
Okay.
So that's going to be cut in half, and you're also going to take 4 radiation damage.
Hey, wait. Start all over because you said, what damage am I taking? 18?
You're going to be
Is it
taking
9?
9 damage right now.
Okay.
And also it's going to, I forgot that I revamped the system. It's all going to check off one of the radiation levels.
Cool. No, it's not because I have Ghoulish.
Oh, okay.
So actually, immunity to radiation damage type. Each time you're hit with an attack dealing radiation damage, heal by an amount equal to the hit die.
Ooh.
I also move an additional 10 feet in environmental radiation. Would you say this is environmental radiation?
Yes. Everyone everyone should take one radiation check.
Everybody?
Everyone, unless you're ghoulish,
Okay.
Or a synth.
or a synth, or a doctor that's immune to it. So Gabriel. Oh, actually, I think everyone's fucking immune.
Yeah, everybody's immune.
All right, everyone's
Everybody's
in-
immune.
All right. But yeah,
So, but
you gain HP.
heal 4 then?
Yeah.
So I heal 4 then. Wait, thank you.
Wait, did you roll your hit die?
Do I roll? Oh,
Yeah.
where-
What hit die do you have?
Amount equal. It says each time you're hit with an attack dealing radiation damage, heal by an amount equal to your hit die. So my hit die is on
Should be.
1d12 or 1d12.
So yeah, just
Oh.
do 1d12.
Roll a d12. All right.
You gain that much back. Holy shit.
Fuck.
This is gonna be a harder fight than I thought for me.
How's your boss fight now, DM?
I forgot you guys were so immune to everything.
5.
Cool, you get that much back. So that
Sweet.
like super anime punch only did what at the end of the day? 4 damage.
It was
Yeah,
18.
18 cut.
Half.
yourself. Oh, okay, yeah.
He did 4 damage.
Okay, cool. And it screeches in your face when it does that. Next up is Ron.
Screech back at it real quick.
Just yell at it.
For as it's hitting me, I'm just like, ah!
Gabe, what kind of weapon do you have?
A shitty Trejo.
You're a melee fighter.
Yes.
For my action, I'm gonna try to intimidate the birdman.
Okay.
Hey, the Birdman.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it lawyer themed.
Yeah.
Bird mine.
Get that letter right, You fucking abominable fuck! Get back in your hole or whatever the fuck you come from. You fuck. Roll to intimidate. That is
+3.
so it's a 16. Do I add anything else to it, or it has to be to 16? It has to be to 16 at disadvantage.
Okay. So
What did you just type in, Vince?
8 plus 5 plus 3.
Didn't roll anything?
that didn't
Yeah.
generate anything.
No, but it added it.
Okay. Okay, we're
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were just trying to add it. Okay. But you were rolling something.
You say at disadvantage?
Yes.
Oof.
Ooh, ooh.
So awesome. He can't come within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
It doesn't do anything else, but I think I only have 1 attack, so that's the only thing I can really do. I can inspire as a bonus action, can I?
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool. I'm gonna inspire Gabe,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go. Fuck it up, Buckaroo. And you get plus 1d8 plus 15 speed and advantage on your next throw.
Okay.
Alright, so Ron, you're done. Gabriel, you were told to go fuck it up, Buckaroo, and you got buffed to hell because my game's broke. It's your turn now.
My turn. How does the beast look?
Angry, and it looks like it's ready to attack.
Right. So I'm gonna take my shitty Trejo, and I'm gonna go for. It's a super. It has legs though, right? So it's got an Achilles tendon.
Yeah, it looks pretty beefy.
And it's really tall, so I'm assuming that's like the closest thing I can get to. Yeah. So step 1, I'm gonna attack it.
Oh.
Fuck.
So
Oh wait.
take the 13
Yep.
plus 5. It'll be 18.
That's gonna
That's
hit.
18 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. So you're gonna like slash at his leg.
Yep. I want to first incapacitate this thing so it can't move around much.
Okay.
Then I just roll damage, I guess, over there, huh? Is 11 plus 1 damage. So I did the d6, added my melee, and added my bloodlust damage.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, so you give this thing a good old hack in its leg, and as soon as you feel the blade like hit it, it hits like solid, like it feels like you hit something solid. Like its muscle is like braided cable.
Okay.
But you get a good whack in there, and it does some damage as it bleeds out this glowing radioactive goo.
So I like attacking this thing, so I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, of course.
I'm gonna roll. I'm going to the inspiration die that I got from Vince, the 1d8.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I'm so glad I had advantage.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's a 10 because I got a 3 plus 2 plus 5. It's 10 hit.
So the 3 was your roll, the 2 is your thing, and the 5 is your modifier.
Inspiration.
Yeah. So yeah,
I guess I
that
did
second
something
one,
like that.
you feel that he has tensed up his muscle, and it literally bounces right off.
Machete, huh?
Yeah. Sorry, your shitty Trejo was kind of shitty this time.
Do I have any room to do anything else at this point?
You do not, but
Okay, so I'm done.
yeah, you're done. But Mr. Bird does have something to do. It's going to screech in your face, and you feel its hot breath as it gets hotter and begins to ignite. So can I have a saving throw? I do need an agility saving throw for you to not get like burned the fuck alive.
I said he had an amazing singing voice. Also, he raps hot fire.
Okay, so you hit the ground, and fire just blazes above your head as you look up, and you see just like a column of flame emerging from this thing's hot, juicy maw. And I never want to say that again. You missed the damage. Was anyone close enough nearby to get burned?
I'm still by the door.
You're
I'm
fine.
Not,
You're fine. In which case, next up is the bad doctor.
Oh, it's me. I
And
mean,
feel free to be theatrical, because sometimes combat can get so dull.
you're totally right. All right, so big dude Jason is fighting Mr. Hungry Man. The good doctor is taking pop shots at me, and Mr. Ghoulman Esquire is helping everybody. All right, gentlemen, this could have gone so different, but unfortunately, due to your hubris and your arrogance and your sheer head up the acidness, this is going to be a very painful experience for you, but delicious for my creation, Jason. I believe you two have met. And I'm going to... Is moving an action?
Nope.
Or can I move and attack?
You can move and attack.
Okay. Let me check one thing real quick. Delightful. So I'm going to slide down the banister and charge at Mr. Ghoulman
Yes.
with a baseball bat in my actual right hand.
Okay.
You have to roll or fly down the banister.
Okay.
No, you get rule of cool on that one.
Oh, thank you.
He doesn't stop halfway, and you just hear the loudest
Like
squeak as he
squeak.
rubs his.
Of like the thigh. Oh my god. So
I
yeah.
shouldn't have worn my lab booty shorts. Ow!
All right, you definitely rule of cool that one.
Yes.
And roll for your attack. Ron, what's your AC?
11.
Oh. And I can't do the action points on it. Damn it!
Why can't you use action points on it?
I thought I had to declare that before I rolled.
Oh, did you? Did I say that?
Yeah, you do.
Oh shit.
That's
Yeah.
been the rule since like 2014.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, no one told me.
I made this game.
Uh.
I know what I'm doing. Yeah, you swing, and Ron, would you like to describe how you dodge?
I'm gonna kind of just like dip down and like look at him as he does it. Just be like, fuck.
Fuck.
You'll make a delectable specimen. Jason, stop playing with your food!
And it like looks up and like, you know how like a dog will like look kind of like sideways at you, like what? Yeah, exactly. And it takes another screech and shoots fire into the air as a sign of disapproval of teen angst. There. Next,
Last time I get a brain from Little Lamplight.
Next up is the good doctor. Tell me something good, Kyle.
Well, the good thing is that Dr. Thurgood gave me the greatest gift of all, and that is his voice. I will yell out, "Jason, attack the one with 3 arms!"
Oh.
Yes, I love it.
In Dr. Thurgood's voice, because I have Shifty, so I can change my voice to sound exactly like yours.
Cool, Kyle. I would like for you to make a speech roll.
Oh boy, do I get advantage on that because it's exactly his voice?
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Fuck.
Whoa.
Oh.
It stops shooting fire into the air and looks over at you, Dr. Thurgood, and it reaches one of its many arms down towards a metal pipe that is like on the railing of this pit of FEV, rips it off and just like tomahawks it at you. And you do you want to describe how you dodge it or what you do to avoid this attack?
Yes, but if I could make a request that Mr. Ghoulman also makes a save.
Sure.
Since I imagine this is going to be chucked at me and Mr. Ghoulman is also...
Yeah, you're nearby. Yeah. Ron, make a save. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Upon hearing my own voice coming from somewhere else in the room and realizing my major flaw of not inserting like some form of code in Jason, I immediately realized my danger, completely forget about the ghoul that is ducked in front of me, and just starfish.
Just starfish?
Yeah, just fall flat on my back to avoid this pipe. I guess it'd be like a 6-pointed starfish because I have an extra limb.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever.
So you hit the ground, and it just clangs around, and it was an all-around uneventful attack, which could have been deadly.
Absolutely.
And I missed this as well?
Yeah, it narrowly misses you.
Oh, wow.
God damn it, Jason! I will tan your hide because of this. Kill
Don't
us
listen to him,
all.
Jason. Don't
Kill-
listen to me.
Kill anything that breathes.
Even me, Jason.
What I said. This is a suicide mission, motherfucker. You did this to yourself.
That's all right. I'm gonna take a shot at the bad doctor.
Okay, do it.
A natural 20.
Dirty 20. All right.
I love it. Did you just call it a dirty 20?
Of course I did.
That's fun. I like it.
My gift to you. My gift to the show.
Dirty 20.
They call
Hudson
me
Kisses,
Olive Dirty
Marcus.
20 Radio Hour.
18 points.
Fuck.
That's fucking a lot.
Okay.
I just taste Adam's glow. And I'll shoot my atomizer.
Oh yeah, the atomizer. Hey.
So you shoot the atomizer at Dr. Thurgood, and it again hits him one after another as it rapidly shoots these laser particles. Doctor, not gonna lie, it stings. It burns, and there's like major welts on your arms, and it was a very unpleasant experience.
Son of a bitch! God damn it, if you don't like soup, just say so. Fuck!
He's on his back.
Well,
Yeah.
he hit the ground, yeah.
Okay.
Next up is Jason H. Bird.
Jason.
He must be very confused at all the commands being thrown
Yeah,
at him.
he is confused. He's gonna do an intelligence saving throw.
I don't know.
and
I
he-
feel
well,
like kill us all was a pretty clear command from both of the
He
Ron.
does have a
or-
brain of a child from Lil Lampley.
It needs to just, it's doing a saving throw to figure out who's the biggest threat, basically.
Okay, cool.
That means nothing to you guys, but it means everything to me.
Oh.
It is going to. It's going to rush towards the good doctor, because that is
Damn it.
where the voice is coming from frequently, and it doesn't like that you are using its daddy's voice. So it is going to try to crush you under its big meaty fists. It's just gonna try to pick you up and just crush you like a piece of paper. What's your AC, Kyle?
10.
Oh. Oh.
You are.
That's my boy.
You're sufficiently picked up and crushed. I'm gonna roll damage somewhere else.
Wait, Kyle got picked up?
Yeah.
Oh no, Kyle.
Oh no, Kyle.
He's my favorite Kyle.
Holy shit. Okay.
Oh boy.
Kyle, you are. Excuse me.
So much damage it killed the DM.
Kyle, you are dealt a whopping 27 damage.
Whoa.
And I also need you to make. You're immune to radiation?
Yep.
Okay. Regardless, whatever skin you have on your body, wherever he grabbed, is like, being adversely affected.
How much damage did I take again?
27.
Okay. I'm at the health I had before we begin this game.
Oh, neat.
Oof.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Thank you, Life Giver.
Yeah, Life Giver is good.
I was so thinking about. I should have taken that as a perk. If I had known
The
this was
odd-
gonna happen,
Yeah,
I
the
would not have
automatic
taken.
20 points right away
Dude,
when
I
taking it.
would have had 83 HP.
Not bad.
All right. Next up is Ron. Ron, are you on the ground right now?
No, I just ducked.
Are you just ducked?
Yeah.
Who is on the ground right now? Is a gentle reminder to me.
I
think
am-
only Dr. Thurgood.
Yeah, I'm laying flat on my ass.
Gabriel, you're crouched, right?
No, I had just attacked him or yeah, I crouched to dodge the fire. Yeah.
Cool, cool. So you're fine. You're fine. Ron, what you up to?
Can you kind of paint a picture of what's going on in front of me and like distance-wise?
Sure,
or
I would
something?
love to paint a word picture. So this is a cylindrical room in the center. There is a big old vat of FEV. There's a mesh metal walkway that was over top of it, from which the doctor was using, the bad doctor was using controls to operate the chains. In front of the pit is Gabriel crouched. To the left of the pit is Dr. Thurgood on the ground with you very close by. To the right of the pit is the good doctor being very gently destroyed by Jason H. Bird. You're approximately 20-ish feet from the good doctor, 5 feet from the bad doctor, and like 10 feet from Gabriel.
Would it be safe to assume I have an amount of rope on me?
Not really. You've never really mentioned it before. And it's not like you wear a backpack routinely that I could like give you the benefit of the doubt
Oh,
on
I
this
have a
one.
belt.
You have a belt. Okay, I could work with a
I'm
belt.
gonna take my belt off.
Wait, did we decide if it was belt or suspenders?
It was belt.
Okay.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it was most 100% belt, or else I would have used those suspenders against you long ago.
Really?
Yes.
There.
I will take off my belt. And since the bad doctor's in front of me, I want to try to flip him over and tie his hands up so he can't move.
Okay. Because he's on the ground, I'm going to say that this is going to be a little bit easier.
Okay. What should I roll? Because I'm not necessarily going for like strength. I just want to make sure that he can't move his hands.
This is going to be survival.
Oh, fuck me.
Anything like tying knots and
Captain
And
tie his
skills.
knots.
yeah, anything that's like has to
Tying
do
knots.
with survival skills is survival.
Not ever.
Never
No
know.
way.
Never.
Are you drinking out of cups?
Fuck. Yeah.
You just rolled.
Yeah, roll D8.
Yeah, that's not that great. You try to get your belt around his fist, but he's resisting, and you only get it around one of his arms. That was gonna take up your action for
Yeah,
the
I
turn. So next,
Can I inspire?
Yeah,
quick?
you
Is
can
it
do that.
bonus action?
Mhm.
I want to inspire the good doctor.
okie doke.
Hey, Doc. I believe in you.
Thank you.
So you get what Chris got. You get plus 15 movement. You get a 1d8. Your next roll's at advantage.
So, I have a question about that real quick.
Yeah.
Sure.
Based on exactly what you just said, my name is Doctor. Could I also gain benefit from that if I mistake you talking to me?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You son of a bitch! You used my word. You used the one thing I have against me.
I like it. Yeah, you can have that.
Thank you. I'm sorry, what were the benefits again? Slowly.
Your next roll is at advantage. You get a plus 1d8 to a roll, and your movement speed is increased by 15 for an hour. So if you have a 20 movement speed, you can have 35.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Fucking-
Thanks,
Truly
Ron.
evil. Truly evil.
Can I move?
Yeah, you can move.
Fuck, I don't even have a belt on. God damn. Well, do I still have the belt? Like in my hand?
I mean, it's been wrapped around one of the bad doctor's arms.
God damn it.
Thank you, Mr. Goulden. I do have this.
This
Fuck.
is very
spicy. Is there like a leveled platform that I can get some height on?
Yeah, you can take the stairs that go onto the mesh platform that's above the pit.
Cool.
And by pit, I mean the vat of FEV.
I want to just get to a level where I'm elevated above.
Okay. You don't spawn
Above.
an opportunity attack, right?
Well, no, because he's on the ground. I thought because he's on the ground.
Also, didn't you take that effect?
That's if
that
I
perk?
dash away.
No,
I'm not dashing away. I'm
that's
just using
in
my
general.
movement.
That's just in general.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah. Okay, because I'm gonna take movement.
Okay. So yeah, you get up to the mesh walkway. The cat. I think it's like a catwalk. Is that what it's usually called?
I don't want to
Yes.
be above the FEV vat. I just want to be higher up.
the way that I kind of see it is that there's no way you can be higher up without being above the FEV vat. I mean, there's railings and shit.
This is the only thing I don't like about playing in Discord. Could you like draw something quick and send it to me
Yeah,
of like how the room is set up? Because I'm a very visual learner.
I know you are. This is why I like
what
playing
I'm-
at my house.
What I'm picturing is like that scene from Ace Ventura with the shark tank. But
Oh, wow, that is a good like
It's been a minute.
representation. I've kind of been thinking of the same thing, except that the tank's not as big, right?
it's as big, but it's in the ground more.
Yeah.
Hey, but I'm thinking it wouldn't be as wide. Is
Potentially,
it
I don't.
that? Because okay, actually, this is really important because it has a lot to do with what I'm thinking about doing. Because yeah, like, is the catwalk over the vial of FEV? Is it so big? It's so like actually, do we know like how big it is? Like, it's circumference, like, or not the circumference and not the radius, the
Diameter?
diameter. I was forgetting the word. Yeah,
You're good.
like what's the diameter of this thing? Because like, I'm wondering, would somebody, hypothetically speaking, be able to climb up on that catwalk and jump off of it onto the ground and not have to fall into the FEV?
If you roll good enough, I don't see why not. Sorry, I'm not the
Right.
GM.
Well, but like also,
Alright, I'm gonna
'cause,
send it
like,
to y'all,
if
just give
I'm
me a sec.
picturing,
Yeah, because I kind of
I'm also seeing that that area in 4 where the fire guys are. and
yes.
There's a pit of like lava, and then there's a catwalk over it that they're standing up top on.
yeah, forged.
Yeah.
God, I play that game way too much.
Sorry.
Okay.
It looks kind of like this. I drew it on my phone, so sorry if it sucks.
Okay.
All right, I don't want to be over it. No, it's fine. I don't want to be over it. I don't want to be over the vat, but I do want to be elevated.
You can get like up a couple stairs before you would have to be over the vat.
Okay. I want to then kind of like stand on the railing.
Okay.
Like,
Can I do this on the other side so I'm closer to the good doctor?
To go all the way around the back, yeah, you've got a shit ton of movement right now, so I would say
Okay,
that's
yeah,
fine.
I'm at 45, so.
Yeah. But you are going to draw the attention of Bird.
Good.
Cool. Next up is Gabriel.
I want to move so that I am on like the catwalk, like behind Bird, in a way that like I'm above him and I could hypothetically jump to him.
Okay, you can do that, but you're gonna have to go right by Bird, and Bird's not gonna really let that happen very easily. It'll be an opportunity.
But what I was wondering though is, can I go like, instead of going, if I'm looking at this thing right, instead of going to the right and going right to him, I want to run
Up and
past
over.
the bad doctor and run up and over.
Okay,
I have, is it 45 speed?
you've
so,
got it.
Okay, I want to go on the catwalk that way up over Bird as he's dealing with the good doctor. And
All right, so the way I kind of imagine this is, let me see if I got this right. So you spring to action and run to the left of the pit. As the bad doctor tries to get up and brush himself off, you just immediately like step on his back and just go right over him. And you run past Ron up over the pit of FEV. When you get up on top of it, it's caustic and smells awful, and you feel like a weird like tingling sensation. But you continue to run right on past it, and you're at the top of the area, like right before the stairs on the right side.
yeah, okay. Now, I want to take Shitty Trejo. My goal is to jump and use my blade to basically help me to stay on his shoulder. Because my goal is to jump onto his shoulder and then cut his head off.
Okay.
So imagine, if possible, my first thing I want to do is like, I'm jumping off this thing above him with my blade out so that I can land on his shoulder with my blade in him.
And just like gouge him. Yeah, I got you. So you're going to have to pass a finesse check to even fly through the air enough to land on him.
Alright. Can I add that advantage that I got from Vince since I technically
Have you used it?
is that gone? Well, you said advantage on your next roll, but every roll I've had, I already had advantage. So is it gone, that advantage
No,
that
yeah,
I had?
you can.
Or-
I'll say you can use this.
Can I use it? Okay, so alright,
Did you already use your plus D8?
I did.
Okay. And Ron, you can always like replenish those.
Yeah, I don't think I have a limit how many times I can use
I think you can use it. You do have a limit to how many times you could use it.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Then if I do, it's like
You
my
can
level
use
plus
it
my
1 plus your charisma modifier number of times before a long rest.
1
I'll
plus
take
my
the
charisma.
13.
The 13. Yes. So you fly through the air, Gabriel, and as you're kind of jumping off the catwalk, you have a little bit of weird footing, and you jump, but you don't make it quite far enough to get to Bird, but you do make it. You clear the pit of FEV. I'll say you can like do a cool like roll at the end, and you can be like right under the good doctor.
Ooh,
Kyle still grabs.
He's super grappled, yeah.
that's like 6
So-
arms worth of grapple, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm under this thing, like literally, like I could look up and see its gooch.
Sure.
Is he flanking him?
Yes.
So you have advantage, Gabriel,
Have advantage?
because you're
Ugh.
flanking.
And
'Cause
also with
I'm-
bloodlust.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
That's
so you're ahead
I
of
was
my
already
boss.
advantaged. Trying to think, like, shit.
Just shove it up there.
Yeah, I mean, well, is it close enough that I could shove my blade? Oh, all right. I'm inspired by old member who's not with us anymore. I'm gonna want to jump up and shove my blade up an area where blades should not be shoved up.
His nose?
Good guess. Okay.
I am a doctor.
Must be the place where Dr. Thurgood was talking about darkness.
Actually, can I do so? Yeah, I won't complicate things.
No.
I'll just do that.
Okay. Do an attack roll. Ooh, hold on. Do an attack roll. And you get advantage.
Oh, good thing it was at advantage.
Yeah.
Oof.
Take the
Mhm.
15, please.
Yeah,
Jesus
for an
Christ.
unnatural.
So it's an
20.
unnatural, a dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
There it is.
Yeah, you Gucciify him.
So that
How-
dropped me.
How dare you? I modeled that gooch off of my dead brother.
Do some damage, Chris. And also, the good doctor. You're going to get dropped. On top of Chris, but
Yay. Oh.
or on top of Gabriel. I modeled that gooch after my dead brother. That's so funny.
11 plus 1 damage.
Damn.
Are you gonna hit again?
I am gonna hit again.
Cool. I'm gonna say you just do damage again. You hit. You're in the perfect spot to hit again.
So I don't have to roll to hit. I'm
yeah,
just gonna hit
do
it.
Just do it.
And I actually roll 2d20 to see just if I get a 20, because if I get a 20 and it's a crit, then I have some big league stuff.
Oh yeah, fuck it up.
You've heard of death of a salesman.
I'll just roll the 2d20 and see what I get. And I got a natural 20, so
Oh my god.
I'm glad I did that.
Yeah.
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 Fuck.
Hey, Chris, could you describe in detail what you're about to do?
You telling me this is a finish him moment?
No.
Okay, because I'm trying to literally get its guts to come out of it. It's like I'm at the gooch. I want to like cut a hole. I want to cut a hole.
The
I
fleshy
want to
fun
see what's
thing.
inside this thing. Oh, I feel really stupid. Could have re-rolled my melee damage this whole time. It's okay. So I roll a d6 to see what is crippled, and if it's the head, it's dead.
Cool. Let's see it.
I will be
Oh.
really impressed if you cripple the head through the gooch.
What's the number for the head? Is it
It's
6?
happened
6,
before.
yeah.
Oh, almost.
That is apparently the right. It says in this thing the right arm. Yes, I don't know what you want to
I know what
describe
I'm
for
gonna
this,
do.
but yeah.
So, would you like me to paint a word picture, or do you
Yeah,
want to
it's a
take
lot-
it upon
it's a-
yourself?
No, Olive, I trust you. Go for it.
Okay, so you stab your shitty Trejo directly up and just skewer this this ginormous beast. It screeches out in pain and it opens all of its arms up and drops the good doctor right on top of you. But you easily pivot to the side and cleave 3 of his arms off one side
Woo!
with vicious
Shit.
precision. And there is blood, hold, everywhere. And it's all over you, and there's blood and guts all over the good doctor and you. And Bird's not feeling that great.
But
Oh, and you can do like a shit ton of damage now, can't you?
yeah. Oh, how does that work?
What's your damage die right now?
It's a D6.
Okay, so you do immediately 6 damage plus all your other shit, and then give me another d6.
So 6 plus 5, which is my melee, plus my bloodlust, which is 4. So that's 9, 15. 15 plus a D6 then?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. 17.
Yeah, so in chopping off half of the arms that belong to this thing, you did a fuck ton of damage. And it screeches outward and breathes fire and just is oozing this horrible radioactive material all over the place. And Dr. Thurgood, you hear the sounds of your child in pain.
Do you have any idea how long it took to sew those fucking arms on? And then teach him how to write?
He was a novelist.
The most beautiful poetry.
Oh, it's your turn, Doctor.
Excellent. All right, so just so I can clear it up for my head. Ron, everybody but me is on the right side of the tank. I'm on the left side of the tank.
Yeah, and Ron's
that
on
correct?
the stairs, so he has a couple feet height of advantage on you.
Okay, but he is on.
He's
the
on your side,
opposite.
yes.
Oh, he's on my side.
Yes.
Oh. Well, obviously, what I'm going to do is sigh, put my baseball bat aside, take the belt that is still attached to my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and try to garrote Ron.
Is that like when you put it around the neck?
Oh yeah, and also while doing this, I would like to have the pistol trained on the middle of his back.
Oh yeah, you have 3 hands. You can do that.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I was really curious how you were gonna have him tie me up with a belt, but
I mean, I didn't think too hard about it. I don't know if Vince thought too hard about it.
I was thinking more of 2 hands behind the back, 1 in the middle, so if anything, all you could have really done on your stomach was push-ups.
fair.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna make an attack roll against Ron. You're gonna be using
Okay.
unarmed as your as the skill.
Unarmed. Found it. Cool. All right. Hyphen. Woof. I have advantage on that.
Oh, you do.
And I'm going to use all of my. I'm going to use that 1d8 inspiration.
Your freebie.
And my freebie. And I'm going to use 3 action points on this next roll.
Okay.
All right.
All
So
right,
that
see you later,
means
Well, it's over.
1d20.
Someone call Ron
Plus-
Perlman. The show's over.
1d8
And so the group.
plus. God damn it.
I
I
believe in
said
you.
plus. I said, God damn it, monster. I don't want to give you no tree fitting. Plus 3. Holy shit.
That's quite good. So yeah, you get
I
this.
mean-
You get Ron's belt around his neck, and you have your pistol trained on him. Does your middle arm have a lot of movement, and flexibility, and stuff?
About the same as a normal arm.
So we're
What
not.
I imagine I did was. Go ahead.
So so it's definitely not like a Doc Ock kind of amount of movement.
No. It's
Okay.
literally just someone's arm that I cut a shoulder groove into my sternum and then sewed his arm to my chest. And
And didn't die.
the
Are you,
appropriate
are you
muscular- Yeah.
left-handed or right-handed? That's what matters. Can you
Yes.
shoot left-handed or right-handed?
Middle-handed. Yeah. I'm omnidextrous.
Mhm.
Actually, should I roll for that? Should I roll for that?
I think that if you have the precision and knowledge to put a third hand on your body, I don't think it really matters.
Fair.
So Ron, you're getting choked out as there's a gun being held to your head, and you're kind of like over the FEV pit.
How am I over the FEV pit? I made sure I wasn't.
You're like on the stairs,
Yeah.
but like that's like a foot away from the FEV pit.
I am gonna drag him up to the center of the thing if I can,
As
or
I-
start moving that
As
way.
I had figured, that's going to be considered difficult terrain, or like each
I am not
foot-
affected by difficult terrain.
No, it's not going to be difficult terrain because then you're immune to it. It's going to be for
Yep.
every 1 foot that you would move, it would cost 2 feet because you're carrying another body.
Yep. Good thing I have that plus extra 15 feet. Thank you, Ron.
Damn it, Ron.
Yeah, so you're getting choked out,
Thanks,
Ron.
Ron.
This whole turn could not be possible without Ron. And I'm going to shout. Actually, if I can, I want to shoot around into the ceiling to get attention. All right, everybody, fucking chill.
Does everybody chill?
Did everybody chill?
I don't think I have.
No.
Ron, you really don't really have an option to chill. Gabriel, chill? Yes, no?
Oh,
No, Dr. Steinman, you chillin'?
Nope. Because something's going on when it gets my turn.
Is Jason H. Bird chillin'?
I mean, probably not.
Probably not. Probably crying out in pain. Would you like to continue your thought as everyone decidedly does not chill?
No, I'm just going to let the situation run completely out of my control, but continue to throttle Mr. Ghoulman
Cool.
and use him as a human shield. Well, a human-esque shield.
Wow.
I'm a bad guy.
All right. Next up is Dr. Steinman.
Okay, so I'm covered in blood and guts.
Yes, ma'am.
Almost like anime style, where you just see my face and it's like zoomed out, and my eyes are just humongous and shaking, and they turn a slight hue of red, and I'm going to go into a nerd rage.
Ooh, bad robot.
Oh shit.
and you just hear like heavy like chuckling, and like hear under my breath, and I'm going to take my 50 feet of movement to rush all the way up to where he's holding Ron
Fuck.
with a machete out.
So yeah, you're right on up in Dr. Thurgood's business. Because Birdie is reeling from losing 3 arms at once, doesn't have the chance to opportunity attack. But yeah, you're right on up there. What else can you do on your turn, Kyle?
Not much. I have a bonus action, but I can't really do anything else.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be my turn.
Next up is Birdie. So, Gabriel, you are grabbed by the throat by his rightmost arm, top arm.
Wait, what happened?
He takes his upper right arm, Jason H. Bird, and grabs you by the throat.
Who by the throat?
Gabriel.
Jesus Christ.
And lifts you high up off the ground and uses the other 2 arms to give you a hug to incapacitate you. Not incapacitate, but like, you drop your shitty Trejo and you are effectively grappled.
Cool.
And Birdie screeches out in jubilant joy and violence and looks towards the good doctor. I think now's a decent time for us to break on combat and talk through our feelings. So you may now move about the cabin, everyone. Let's talk. Let's make this dramatic.
Give me 1 second.
Yep. Because Ron is grappled, Gabriel is grappled, and Steinman is angry robot
And precarious.
and precarious.
I don't think any of this needs to happen, and I think you should consider letting us go and walking away, because I, for one, have very good ties to the Brotherhood, and can make this very, very difficult for you for the rest of your life.
Oh, the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood, you say? Who, pray tell, do you think provide such illustrious facilities for a no-good kook like myself?
Ooh, tea girl, spill.
Now, I did my best. I did what I could. I tried to extend an olive branch, and you come in here, eat my food, shit on my floor, assault my children, and more importantly, are terrible house guests. Now, why should I let you go? Tell me that.
I don't know, I think the Brotherhood thing was kind of concise.
Doubt the Brotherhood miss you very much. As pleasant as you are, Mr. Ghoulman, I have serious doubts.
Take me.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Let him go. You have my mind. You can do whatever you want to me.
An interesting proposal. That is very fascinating. Sweeten the pot for me.
I will rip open my shirt to reveal the electric workings and like synthesized parts and body parts. You can do whatever you want. Now, no pain can hurt me.
I don't know what you're doing,
synth?
dog.
My good doctor, you should have said so. What are you doing hanging out with these scrubs?
We have a deal. I'll put out my one hand. Let them go. You have me.
Let me think on it. And as soon as I say let me think on it, I'm literally drop the gun that I have in Ghoulman's back and I'm gonna hit the trapdoor release in the catwalk. And right before I do, I'm gonna say, "I thought about it. No," and I'm just gonna drop it into the FUV.
I'm gonna grab Ron and throw him back off the catwalk onto solid ground. I'm raging. I'm still in the nerd rage.
All right, I'm going to
grab
do
the
this
Batman.
in order of operations. We're doing PEMDAS in this bitch.
Fuck yeah!
So first thing that's going to be happening is button is going to be hit and the floor begins to give out.
Yes.
Next up,
Because I put my hand out for a handshake, so my hand's out there waiting.
your hand's out there waiting. You grab Ron with robot strength, and I would assume your other arm, Kyle, Doctor, is grabbing onto some other point of contact.
No. I'm going to use my strength to pull Ron so hard and throw him backward, and I'm going into the pit.
Okay. I love that. You get thrown, Ron, and you are thrown up against the wall like anime style. Like just slammed into the wall and fall to the ground, and ooh, that hurt on your really old 200-year-old bones.
Okay.
And you get like grazed on the neck by the belt that just like it slipped after being pulled at such like high strength from Dr. Steinman. And you are effectively safe, but your legs and torso are going to be crippled for the duration.
Where is my belt?
Your belt is in the FEV with
God fucking damn it.
with Dr. Thurgood and Dr. Steinman. They both plummeted and go directly into the goop.
Dr. Thurgood, you're here on the way down, just me, my neck, like laughing like a maniac.
Excellent. I'm also laughing like a maniac. One of these.
Ooh, wonderful. Very
That was
good.
really good. Wow. Damn.
Kyle shines, he shines bright.
Yeah.
I also don't have a mustache on. That's the thing I should have said. My mustache is gone from my face.
It has fallen off.
No.
Mustache
No,
down.
like when I went into a nerd rage, it got taken off and put in my pocket.
Okay.
We established that it's a magnet on the back of it.
That's awesome.
So you guys are having a pool party. Jason Bird, he doesn't like the idea that his daddy's gone swimming, so he is going to throw Gabriel over towards Ron. You're gonna also hit the wall, but you're not gonna hit quite as hard. And Bird is going to jump and just leap into the FEV pit, and just kind of like trudges through this horrible, gross yuckiness to try to pick up Dr. Thurgood. So here's where we're at. Dr. Thurgood, you begin to horribly mutate and scream in agony as your body betrays your will, and you begin to wilt and just like feel the life leave your chest.
Okay.
Dr. Steinman, you are completely blinded by your nerd rage, and you feel your components begin to fail as you sink deep into the FEV pit to the bottom, a lifeless synth. Ron, you are pretty badly injured. You're crippled the house down. And Gabriel, you're beat up, but you're still able to move about the cabin. Jason H. Bird, the mutated experiment, went in to try to save Dr. Thurgood, but the bodies just mutated together into a mass of just, like, radioactive cancer, and it has been entirely just disintegrated.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused.
Bird is gone?
Yes.
Is it like the master just kind of like fused together flesh?
It's basically just, you know how in like Vault 87, where there's like all the failed experiments that are just like
Yes.
mutated corpses? It's like kind of like that.
With the good doctor in there?
Yeah, he's in there. So, part of the room is on fire from Jason H. Bird, mutant extraordinaire. And Ron, you're having trouble. You can tell that you're not going to be paralyzed. Like you could still feel your legs, but there is not a snowball's chance in hell that you can walk. And you're unconscious, to be completely honest. Gabriel, you're the only one that's available right now.
Is it so? When I look into the vat, I just see the big beast go in there. It like basically dying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go onto the catwalk.
The catwalk completely collapsed.
Oh, that's right. I'm so dumb. Is there like a fallen chain on the ground or something?
There
you said there were chains
some
up
chains
top that were holding it up.
There were some chains that were attached to the arms that you severed earlier.
So, can I take a big long chain, just throw it into the vat thing, and I'm literally just gonna pray to Adam. Steinman grabs it. I feel something and then Steinman grabs it. That's all I feel I can do, and I just pray as hard as I've ever prayed in my life.
Give me a luck saving throw. You throw in the chain, and you feel the slack of it kind of get drawn down to the bottom of the pit, of the vat of goo, and you just pray and pray to Adam. You pray that his will is to spare your friend, but there's no tug on the chain.
I have to like understand too, like in this situation, like place is basically like falling apart. There's like it's just because like this vat thing is like getting like all.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of
I'm gonna
shit
say
going
that there's going to be like a nuclear like meltdown imminent. So I would say that you're gonna want to get Ron out of here, or else no one's going to survive this.
So when I find that the chain doesn't work, I drop the chain. I pick up Ron. I'm like, Ron, we gotta get out of here.
He's unconscious.
He's unconscious. Oh, okay, good. Then he's not gonna argue. I'm gonna pick him up. I'm throwing him over my shoulder, and I'm getting out of there.
Okay, you just run. You run through the hallway, and you get back out to the bug room, and I assume you just keep running.
Yeah, I'm basically actually, because you said like there's gonna be like a meltdown. I'm trying to basically, I want to get back to the like bridge in the subway tunnels that we were at,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm assuming if I go like up on that bridge, I should be safe, right?
Yeah, you can fairly assume that.
Okay, I'm gonna go up on that bridge then.
So you hear an alarm, like a as you're running, and you feel the ground rumble a little bit as you. I feel like you probably have like tears in your eyes at this point.
Yeah.
And you run up the escalator that's out of order, and you just collapse by the ticket booth. And what do you say? What do you feel?
I look back at like where everything went on, and I have tears in my eye. I don't know. Just like slowly say under my breath, like, Steinman, please. I can't heal like you can. I need healing. What am I gonna do? What are we gonna do? I don't know. I don't have to roll for this, but I again collapse to my knees and I just keep praying.
And you, tears in your eyes, just keep praying and praying as the camera zooms out and fades to black. Thank you so much for playing with us this week, guys.
Holy crap! Thank you for having me this week.
Thank you so much for being here. You played an amazing part this week, Marcus.
It was an honor. I am so sorry that I got
Such a good job.
I can't talk, guys. I'm dead. The best episode ever. Oh, holy crap.
Vince, how you
Oh.
feeling?
Can I make one request?
Yeah.
Can this get out by the end of the fucking month so we can make another one?
Ha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta make my new character.
Yeah.
We also have
Just
Shane
Dr. Steinman's
Ivers.
still alive in my.
That's my new character.
Shane Ivers. Kyle's new character is Shane Ivers. If you want to get our intro music, it's one of the songs by Shane Ivers. You can get it at www.silvermansounds.com/freemusic/featherduster. Vince, Kyle, Chris, Marcus, do you want to tell us about social media and other stuff?
If you want, there should be links in the description below to all the social media. Marcus, I don't know if you want your socials out there.
Hey, what's up, guys? I have no social media to contact me on. In fact,
Cool.
if you think of me, please don't contact me. Love you.
No pronouns.
down
Don't
there.
refer to me.
Exactly.
Join the Discord. If you want to play with us like Marcus did, Marcus is a $10 tier in our Patreon. If we have a rotating basis of people who play with us at the $10 tier. If you want to throw us any amount of money, is appreciated in any capacity. You can throw us a couple bucks, and like I said, some tiers have certain rewards and whatnot. And we also have a Redbubble where you can throw us a couple bucks, where you could buy a shirt or a ball or a snack or not a snack or a block or a clock.
A
all branded with
duvet.
designs, with our logos and shit that we've made. You want to thank Patreon?
Thank you so much to our patrons that they make the show possible. First off, we're going to start with thanking Noah,
Thank you, Noah.
a real OG, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is Gage, but twice.
Thank you once for the Patreon and another time for the Discord so we can stream.
Jordan with a Y, always living it up in our Discord. Thank you so much.
Jordan with a Y, thank you.
We have Danny next.
Thank you, Danny.
And I think I'm forgetting someone. Who could it be? Oh yeah, that kid. Thank you so much, Marcus. Thanks for supporting us and
Thank you.
being here this week. You did an excellent job.
You did
Guys, this is-
amazing. Thank you.
Way. Thank you. This is way more fun than I think it had any right to be, and definitely worth the price of admission. Thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, you're
I've
welcome.
had a blast. I've had a blast both catching up to this point and then taking it to this point. So much fun.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for
killing
being
the
here.
character. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys. And remember to check out Atomic Radio Hour if you like hearing our voices.
Yes.
Also, we talk about Fallout once in a while.
Yeah.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
Can you say bye, Kyle?
Bye, Kyle.
Oh.
It's the perfect ending. Perfect ending.
The camera fades back in for just a moment. You see horrible green glow coating the walls, ceiling, floor. Every surface in this horrific lab is just coated in horrible mutated destruction. The chain that was thrown into the pit begins to stir. And from the pit, you see climbs a mechanical being. Just one arm at a time reaches up over the edge of the vat and pulls themselves up.
Atomic Radio Hour podcast.